Hello everyone! In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to set up your order number, quotation number, invoice number, and even your customer number, as well as your product number. Alright, first, when you go to settings, you need to select Profile. After you click on Profile, you'll be brought to this page. On this page, make sure there's a spot here for your company logo, where you can upload your company logo. You must upload your company logo if you want your invoices to display the company logo. If you don't need it, then uploading is optional. Alright, as I scroll down, you can see here, there's a section called Document Sequence Numbering Prefix, this one. This section is used to set up all your document numbers, such as invoice numbers and order numbers. Alright, now let's first understand what percentage capital Y, percentage lowercase y, percentage lowercase m, and percentage lowercase d mean. Okay, percentage capital Y means that if you use percentage Y, your invoice numbers and all your documents will include the current year. For example, if this year is 2025, it will display 2025. But some people say, I don't want to put the 20 at the front. Is that possible? Yes, you can use lowercase percentage y. For example, if this year is 2025, it will just show 25. Next is month, which is percentage m. For percentage m, if it's February, it will display 02. If it's March, it will display 03. And then there's percentage d for the date. For the D, for example, if it's the first day, it will display 01. If it's the 31st, it will display 31. So if you use uppercase percentage Y, lowercase percentage m, and lowercase percentage d, it will show 2025. And today's date, for July, it will be 07. If today is the 25th, it will display 25. So the full date would be 20,250,725. But what if you want to put something in front? For example, if you want to add something in front, like for an order number, you want to put all at the beginning, then you just add all. For instance, Oregon with uppercase percentage Y would be OR 2025, lowercase percentage m would be 07, and for today, the 25th of July, so the result would be OR 2 025 0725. And after that, there must be at least 3 digits. Okay, at least 3 digits. And you can choose up to 8 digits. So if you set it to 3 digits, the first order number will be 001. If you set it to 4 digits, it will be 0001, which means 3 zeros followed by a 1. That's what it means, okay? Alright, now for the quotation. If for the quotation I want to pull maybe an L, but I don't want to include the year, okay? I don't want to include the year, so I don't need to write %Y, %M. Those I don't need. If I don't need the year, don't need the date, if I just want to write, I want to write the day, like today's date, for example, today is the 25th, I just write 25L25. Is that okay? Yes, that's fine. So every time it's the 25th, I can just look at the order and say it like that. But if I don't want that, I can just delete it, and then it will generate L001, L002. That's what it means. Alright, so next is the invoice number. It's the same. You can put, for example, IV, then %Y, %M, and if you don't need them, you just don't include those. Okay, alright. Next here, you can choose 3 at least. Okay, next is payment. Payment. So you can see we have order number, quotation number, invoice number, payment number, and even POS invoice number. Okay, and then as you scroll down, you can see customer number. For example, for my customer, I want the prefix to be CS, and I want to know which year they joined. I want to know the year they joined, so I can include %Y, %M, and then I'll know the year and month. If I add %D, then I'll know the exact year, month, and day they joined. Then customer 001, 002, and so on, just like that. But since this is 4 digits, it would be 0001, and so on from there. Okay, it's the same for product number. You can use PR for product, and for package number, you can use PG. Alright, so after you've set everything up, just click Save Settings. Once you've saved the settings, all the invoices you generate from now on will follow this format. Alright, that's the end of today's tutorial. Thank you everyone.